Hi, this is Kentucky Governor Matt Bevin. I'm so proud of the way Kentucky has stepped up, the way we have shown like a beacon for America to see what response of a neighbor looks like in a time of crisis. As Hurricane Harvey struck the Gulf Coast, Texas, and Louisiana, our National Guard stepped into action right out of the gate. They were engaged not only in relief of people in terms of their emergency needs, but just rescue operations and anything that was needed. I'm so proud of the men and women who wear our National Guard uniform, the airmen and soldiers who day in and day out respond not only to things here in Kentucky, but beyond. But I also want to highlight three other just quick stories. One individual, a couple of friends, and then one church who have done things that are above and beyond. Just three simple examples of many from Kentucky that show what it's like when we say united we stand and divided we fall, when we step up on behalf of our friends and neighbors. Check out these three quick stories. Landon Helm is the founder of Club Fit, which has a presence in both Russell Springs and Somerset. Club Fit does a lot of work with addicts, but he looked at what was happening with Hurricane Harvey. He wanted to do something to help. And so the club started pulling together resources, and within 5 days they had filled 5 semi-trailers full of needed items to send to Hurricane Harvey victims. People from the community heard about the drive. They came together to pitch in. Semi-truck drivers from different businesses and communities volunteered their time and their trucks to take goods down to Texas. To Landon and all those who came together to make this possible, thank you and congratulations. Two other guys that are friends down in Edmondson, Zachary Bullock and Tommy Rigsby, hauled an estimated 15,000 pounds of supplies for Hurricane Harvey victims. Rigsby said that they began by filling the trailer, then they were soon overwhelmed with the amount of supplies that were coming in, not only from the county, but by people from elsewhere who wanted to help. The enclosed trailer became so full that Tommy Rigsby said the axles began to bend. Needing help, he called a friend in Bowling Green who donated the use of another truck, and another who soon donated another trailer. And the ripple effect ultimately led to these supplies being brought down to those who needed it. The final story is of Central Christian Church in Cynthiana, who took up a collection to deliver supplies to a former Kentucky pastor who was now in Houston, who had transformed the sanctuary of his current church into a donation center to help people who lost much of what they own to Hurricane Harvey. These are simple acts by simple people, everyday people, people like us, everyday Kentuckians, people who are living out the values that we take sometimes almost for granted here in Kentucky, where we help our neighbors, where we treat people the way we would want to be treated. At this time, we're helping the people in Texas. We're helping the people in Louisiana. We're preparing to potentially help people from Florida and Georgia. But I'll tell you this, the day may come when those very same people come to help us. That's when we as Americans live up to Kentucky's motto of united we stand and divided we fall. We are Kentucky.